Yes, sir. Good morning, everyone. So, as we have discussed advantages of e-commerce in the previous session, today we are discussing about disadvantages of e-commerce. It's almost like a regular kind of work for every individual, every vendor, as like he is trying to face good amount of network with all his vendors. In spite of that, also, yes, of course, few of the disadvantages have been listed. The first thing is such like inability to touch and feel. Yes, sir. Maybe in services management, we people have discussed all these things, if I'm not wrong. As like service is an activity or benefit offered by one person to another, which is essentially intangible and does not result into the ownership of anything. Yes, that is true. So here we may not able to take initiative in terms of managing all our clients. We cannot showcase our products with its quality, personal touch, probably having the bargaining. No, all those things are not at all possible. Correct? So inability to own service, inability to touch and feel also. Correct? Sir, is there any possibility as such like we can go for having this online platform with the 3D dimension so we can show all the particular product versions, even about the price tag, even different dimensions of the product. In spite of all these things also, our question is so simple, is such like touch and feel. Yes, we Indians, we have that opinion, not only with respect to us, across the globe, wherever still e-commerce has not been grown up completely, everywhere people they are depending upon neighborhood stores. And also they are trying to touch that particular product, then they are going to bring it because they can ultimately ensure the quality of the product very easily. That is the main advantage where people they used to find it out. Correct? Here it is acting as like a disadvantage. And the second point, people don't socialize much. Yes, the point has been discussed by Rakshita, even about Evangeline. So many of the students they have discussed this point in the first session when we were discussing about the viewpoint of e-commerce, how the e-commerce platform is going to be beneficial or else it's going to be harmful to the society. Yes, harmful to the society during that time. Yes, we're going to start losing our concentration towards the society, mingling with society, having fun with society. Probably, if you're going to visit to a neighborhood store that is sufficient, you might be taking about 10 minutes time, and within that 10 minutes time, you're going to meet up 10 different people. At least you're going to say hi. Okay. So that consequently, when you're going to start keeping on touch with those kind of people, very easily personal contacts used to get developed, friendship used to get developed. But now, yes, with e-commerce platform where socializing is going to get missed. Online stores do not exist for long time. Yes, sir. See, basically some of the online stores, e-commerce platforms, they will be having their own targets. maybe to clear off their sales, they will be having that year-end sales, flash sales, correct? Yeah, people they will come up with those particular period of time, and again they will went off. So what it happens in case of the warranty, guarantee, all those? Yes, year-end sales will be like that only. They are not going to give any kind of those facilities, correct? So it is almost such like, and also we cannot consider this as like one of the disadvantage for all the time, because many of the e-commerce platforms are existing 24 bar 7 into 365 days, correct? And the fourth point is about computer systems may face the virus and hackers. Yes, when you want to operate with the e-commerce platform, obviously one or the other operating systems are going to get damaged because of the viruses, because of the hackers may pick your personal information from your computer. Many of the possibilities will be there. These are all the possibilities. Okay, and probably we cannot deny these possibilities also. And may not be suitable for elderly people in age. Yeah, it is so particular because most of the time e-commerce platform is trying to showcase their own willingness in terms of managing their targets based upon a certain amount of benefits. And here, with the elderly people, it is not suitable. They are conveying the message because by chance, if you are going to pick it up, some other product, that's one point. Second point, in case if this e-commerce platform is unable to deliver to your place, again you have to go and pick it up from there itself. So then, what is the version here of visiting a neighbor store or this e-commerce warehouse and bringing it to your house? Correct? So many of these kind of queries, and a simple answer is such like, whosoever they are technically not sound, it is better to avoid these kind of platforms. And even about in India, internet access is not widely acceptable. Pretty much true. Maybe in metropolitan cities and district places, yes, of course, you can go for finding out 4G technology. Whereas into the taluka places or else rural places, can you able to find the same amount of speed of internet services? That is going to be a biggest question, correct? And even about small scale business enterprises may suffer. Very much true. Because when you are trying to take initiative into the e-commerce platform, you are trying to concentrate on more amount of geographical space. Then in that particular geographical space, if any of the small scale entrepreneurs are there, they are going to suffer with the loss in their sales. That's the point where it is associated. And the habit of buying may lost among all the amount of users, consumers. Yes, that is very much true because people they are trying to book all the amount of products, whatever it is required with the fingertips at home. Probably all the amount of social contacts is being lost, and all the amount of the versions is being lost. As like maybe people they used to get surprised as such like okay banana booking through online. Maybe it is quite difficult as such like okay so banana will be having its own kind of a route from the farmer to the consumer. Yes, at least when the people they want to visit outside, they will be having one or the other conversations. Even though if they are not farmer also, at least they will get to know with some of the general knowledge. But here, yes, it's going to be a bit question mark. So a regular habit of buying and a proper amount of consumption habits will be lost. That's the main point of what is being discussed into the disadvantages. And tomorrow we are going to discuss about web auctions. Right, so thanks to everyone.